Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So the seed starting area is pretty much full. I do have some plants outside that are hardening off, but in order for me to continue to start more of my heat loving plants, I'm going to have to start planting some of the cooler weather plants that we have in the raised beds. These plants are able to withstand cooler weather. Some of them even withstand frost, but in order for me to continue, I've got to get a move on it. I want to share with you what we're going to plant in one of the raised beds just for now. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so please make sure you stay with us to the end, because if you're new to the channel, my name is Auyanna of Auyanna Plants. We teach new and beginner gardeners how to start, grow, and maintain a flourishing garden. But one thing about me, I may tell y'all at the beginning that I'm going to plant A, B, and C in these beds, and once I start to work, sometimes my mind will totally change. Now, I do have an idea of what I want to plant in the bed. We're just going to get it started. We're not going to put everything here. I'm only putting the things that I was able to harden off, that were cooler weather plants that can withstand a little bit of frost. But as time goes on, we're going to add more flowers that we started and hardened off. We're going to add more herbs, and then we're going to have more vegetables. But I just really want to start getting some of those plants out of the seed starting area. So I am going to try to put up a picture of what this bed looked like for the fall and the winter season. I've cleaned this out. Some things I did let stay, but what I'm going to do today is just really remove the mulch back so that I can plant here. I'll probably cut back the time a little bit. I think we're going to put some fresh flowers in here. But one way that I love to plant is I love to add flowers, vegetables, and herbs all together, because they serve such a greater purpose. Not only are they beautiful to look at, but the pollinators, if we have plants that need pollinating in these beds, I put the flowers, some pollinator friendly flowers there, so that the pollinators don't have a long way to go to be able to pollinate. And then a lot of the herbs can serve as like a companion plant by offering or putting out smells that smells good to us, but some of the garden pests don't like it. And so, not to say you won't have any garden pests, but it may decrease them from attacking the plant. So let me go ahead again, stick with us to the end, y'all, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to start off planting. Now, I'm going to continue to add to this bed, but I just really want to get more space, and I know that what I'm about to put in these beds are cold tolerant plants, and then some of them are also frost tolerant plants. So let me go ahead, get this planted, and then I'll show you what we end up with. Stop right here, but I want you all, if you have not hit the subscribe button and you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit it now. And I want to share with you why. I'm going to stop. I'll share with you all what all I planted, but I want to stop for the simple fact that, first of all, this bed right here. So in the front, we just kind of trimmed up the thyme a little bit. I'll probably trim it up a little bit more. So we have these violas in the front. And what I love about these is each plant is different. So one, it may be a little bit more yellow with purple around the edges. And then some may be more predominantly purple with a little bit of yellow. So they're all different tones as far as the yellow. It just depends on each plant. So those are going to grow together beautifully. Then we have the bun calendula that we planted, and most of those are going to be either yellow or orange. I don't know. I started them from seed, so we're going to all seed together. Now I had some chives where I put some of the collard greens at, but I moved it and I put it over here in the corner. Right here we have some flash collards right here in the front and then also in the back, but I planted them a little bit closer because, again, y'all know I am going to leaf off of it, and that's basically, I just use what I need and let the plant continue to grow. Now you saw at the beginning how if I really wanted to leave those greens there, I could, and they would continue to grow, but we just put some new ones right here. Now the reason why I want you to hit that subscribe button is because normally the first two beds of my raised beds, I like to mirror them. So on this side, although I'm not going to start on it yet, I'm going to do the violas, and then I'm also going to do the bun calendulas, and then we'll just keep going with what's going to go in this bed. Okay, so now let's move to the front. So in the front row is more violas with those beautiful colors. Remember, each one is different. And then we also have some ruby red cabbage. These are a small red cabbage. They get about 3 to 5 pounds. So we have those in the front. We have the snapdragons in the middle, and then we have more flash collards in the back. Now the reason why I wanted y'all to subscribe is because I want to put some alyssum right here, but it's not time yet. I maybe want to have some right here. I'm still thinking about it. I just wanted to stop because I am going to mirror this side right here with this side. So I need to save some violas for right here along with the bun calendula. But we have some pansies that we planted in the fall, and you can see that they're starting to grow and starting to get some flowers. It's a really pretty color, but I don't know if I want to leave it or change it. We still have things like bachelor buttons that we started from seed. That's a cool weather plant. I may want to put some more herbs here because, again, I like to plant vegetables, flowers, and herbs all together in the same bed, in the same container. It doesn't matter. I like to plant them all together. So we may do that as well. But this right here, I'm just going to leave, and I'm going to think about it. I'm going to really think about it, but I am going to take some of these and put them in a salad that I'll make tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and mulch it, mulch up to what we have so far. I'm going to water it in. Now, although the soil is still moist, whenever I plant new plants, I still like to water it in. But this is the thing, y'all, I'm about to have to hand water because we haven't, we turned off the faucet and everything that goes to the garden beds, and I'm not ready to turn it back on. I still think we might have some more cool days that are coming. So I'm just gonna get my watering can. I'm just gonna water everything in really well. But again, I want you all to subscribe because this is the thing. I love watching the growth from when we put them in here versus what they will become. Okay, so as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap the subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.